What's up, guys? Okay, today we're gonna talk about the Unforged from Genshin Impact. Alright, the new weapon that's on the banner. This one right here, this claymore. Okay. Banner has 6 days to run, so if you really want one, you should try to start pulling for it. We're gonna talk about whether it's worth to summon for this weapon, and I mean it looks really nice. It looks really nice. So cool. Alright, it's really cool. Okay, we're gonna test this weapon out. Okay, mine is refined 4. Okay, because I was summoning for it. We're gonna talk about how the attack buffs with all the different stacks, and then we're gonna talk about the shield strength aspect of this weapon. Okay, so let's go through the weapon first. 5-star weapons have a higher base attack. This Unforged gives you attack percentage increase as the substat. Okay, so as you enhance it, it increases as you go, or as you all know by now. Okay. The trait of the weapon is Golden Majesty. Okay, increases shield strength, and then scoring hits on opponents increases attack by a certain percentage for 8 seconds. Maximum 5 stacks. Right, can occur every 0.3 seconds. So that doesn't really matter. It always buffs up. 0.3 seconds is very fast. And more importantly, attack increase effect is increased 100% when you're protected by a shield. Alright, so basically what you want to do is have the character holding the Unforged have a shield. That's all you need for the extra 2 times. So let's say my Unforged is 7% per hit per stack. Alright, so it becomes 14%. Right, double if you have a shield on. Alright. I'm going to do the attack buff test right now. Alright, I'm gonna go with Zhongli Shield. Alright, Zhongli Shield so that you can see whether the buffs will increase if the shield is given by another character. Okay? First run will be without a shield, and we'll go up to 5 stacks. Without a shield, so basically attack is 1402 right now, and we just go hit by hit. 1402 attack, 1448, 1495, 1541. Okay, that was 2 hits. 1588. Okay, so at max 5 stats, the attack will increase to 1634 without a shield. Alright. Now we're gonna put on Zhongli's shield.
Solidify.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1867. Okay, so you can see that even if the shield is provided by another character, the buff will double. Alright? Will double. It will increase. Okay? Now I'm going to explain the attack buff from this claymore. Final attack number with a shield on 5 stacks was 1867. Right? So 1867 minus 1402. There was an increase of 465 attack at max stacks with a shield on. Alright, so 465 increased attack number on the character screen. You would say, why is the buff not 70% of 1402 is because the buff is based on this white number right here, 665. All right. In case you guys don't know, all right, this white number here is based on your character base attack plus your weapon base attack. Okay, what this means is 497 plus the base of Noelle's attack right now, because she's using it. Okay, so what happens if, let's say, I use a 1-star greatsword? That's 23 attack. The number is decreased. The white number is decreased by a lot. Alright, because the difference between the 5-star weapon and this 1-star weapon is a lot. Alright. Okay, so what this means is, as you level up the weapon, your base attack number will increase. Okay, so mine is 72, there's a way to go to increase all the way up. And then your attack number will increase in turn and give you more damage. Okay? So at 5 stacks, you're supposed to have 70% increased attack with a shield. So this number, 665, 70% of 665 is 465 attack. Okay, so that will be the max increased attack that you can get from this claymore with all 5 stacks on at the same time. Okay? And then I'm going to explain that this 8-second duration for this buff will reset per hit. Every time you hit an enemy, it will reset. So as long as you keep hitting stuff, this buff will remain on, right? Forever, until you die or the enemy dies, whatever. Alright?
You seem tired. Would you like some tea? I'll brew you some. Do you take sugar? 1 cube or 2?
Alright, I would like some tea. Okay, now we're going to test the shield strength aspect of this sword. Alright? How I'm going to go about it is I'm going to remove the Unforged and probably put in Skyward Pride. Does not give any shield strength increase or whatever. But first I should show you this. Actually on the character screen with the Unforged. Shield strength increased 70%. Alright? Without this weapon, 35% lesser, alright? Because mine is refined 4. Okay, so we're gonna go with this first. We're gonna see how long the shield will take to break on a level 80 domain. I'm not sure whether I can actually count the hits properly because there's really no metric to measure how strong the shield is, because you really can't see how much hits the shield is taking, but probably just from looking at it visually you can tell the difference, hopefully.
Are you steady as stone?
Alright.
The more, the merrier.
It's taking a while to break. Okay, now it breaks.
Someone needs assistance.
So probably about 5-6 seconds. We're gonna test Noelle's shield, her personal shield, and then we're gonna test Zhongli's shield on her, and see what's the difference is. The difference will be, alright? Now we put on the Unforged. Go in again. I mean, there's no real accurate measurement of how strong
Someone
the
needs
shield will be.
assistance.
Probably just by seeing how many
Someone
hits we
needs
can take
assistance.
before the shield breaks. Hopefully that's enough to actually tell the difference.
Leave it all to me.
Let me amuse myself a little.
Alright. That was, I think, double the time needed to break the shield. Noelle's shield is based on her defense, so the higher the defense number, the stronger the shield will be. And in this case, we'll be using Zhongli's shield. I mean, this experiment will not be without flaws. There's definitely some flaws in it, so
There you are. The more, the merrier.
alright, so it was about 10 seconds. Zhongli's shield, that is. So, because the damage that the mobs does to me may not be consistent, but probably this is the only way we can show whether it's good. Switch out the Unforged, put in the Skyward Pride. And then at the end of the video, we'll talk about whether it is worth summoning for this weapon. Alright?
There you are, stronger. Let me amuse myself a little.
Over here.
Alright, the shield broke. I think 4 seconds before the last one with the
Someone needs
Unforged broke.
assistance.
So you can tell that the increased shield strength does work, even if the shield is provided by another character. Okay? Alright, so now we're gonna talk about whether it's worth summoning for this weapon, the Unforged, or any of the Golden Majesty weapons. Specifically the Unforged, because it is a claymore, and our biggest, strongest DPS would be Diluc right now, right? Would it be good for Diluc? In a way, if you compare it to the Wolf's Greystone, also a 5-star claymore, I feel that the Unforged is more consistent as a weapon because there is no requirement of enemy HP. Okay, so in the case of Wolf's Gravestone, doesn't matter about Refined, enemies must have less than 30% HP for your party-wide attack buff to trigger. Does that make sense? Right, so only when you hit someone with a Wolf's Gravestone that has lesser than 30% HP, then you'll get the party-wide buff, right? But Gravestone does have another 20% increased attack on the effect. In a way, the Unforged is more consistent, but the damage boost will be lesser in a way compared to a Wolf's Gravestone. Comparing Claymore to Claymore, I do not have a Wolf's Gravestone because I didn't pull for it. Um, Personally, I feel that the Unforged will be a great weapon as long as you have a character that can provide shields for your main damage dealer. So maybe Zhongli, Noelle, Diona, and whatnot, right? Maybe Xingqiu. Xingqiu's out. Not sure whether it counts as a shield though. But anyways, as long as you have a character that can provide shields for your main damage dealer, you will get the
Leave it
full
to me. All
buffs
of it. Whatever.
from the weapon, right? Because as long as you're protected by a shield, you will get double per stack of increase in attack. So as long as you have that, then this weapon will be really good. Okay, because you always get a huge buff on your base white damage numbers. Is it worth summoning for this claymore? I feel it is. It is because as content gets harder, shields will become more important in the game. Right now, personally, I don't think there's any content that requires a shield. It just makes your stuff a lot tankier. You won't die so easily, which is also a good thing, right? And the increased shield strength from this weapon will help you survive longer, makes things a lot easier. How do I say this? A no-brainer way of clearing content in the game, right? Like your weekly bosses, your storm terrors, your wolves. It makes you tankier to hits. You can actually tank through a lot of stuff, okay, with shields. So my feeling is if you have a team that is already
Brutus.
set,
What exactly is
you
it?
you know what
I didn't quite catch your
units you want to
request.
run, and you have a shield provider in there, and your main damage dealer is a claymore user, then yes, by all means summon for this claymore, because I think it has a longer lifespan in the game, right? It will be useful as long as you are always using a shield provider in your team. Okay. Weapon banner. All right, you need 80 pulls to get the pity on the 5-star weapons. It's not guaranteed unless you go all the way. If you're unlucky, you have to do 160 pulls on the weapon banner. It really depends on luck. My luck for this was decent, I guess. I didn't go to pity for quite a bit of times, so really depends. All right, really depends. But as a 5-star weapon, is it worth summoning just rank 1 refinement of this weapon? I think it is. I think it is. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Just refinement rank 1 of any Golden Majesty weapon, as long as the damage dealer has a shield on him, it's worth getting. Alright. Hopefully you guys like this explanation of the Unforged as a weapon, and I mean, if you have spare gems and you want to spend it on a weapon, yes, you can. Okay, but weapon banners do not give you new characters, only 4-star characters. So the pros and cons of it, you gotta weigh yourself. Okay, anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, it was a bit long, but leave a like on the video and sub to the channel if you want more future Genshin Impact videos. Alright, I'm out. See you guys. Ciao.